Hello, my name is Gina Otto, and tonight I have the extraordinary and great honor to award my dear and precious friend, Barbara Winston, with the Woman of the Decade Award. Barbara, honored as the Woman of the Decade, epitomizes dedication to global peace, equality, and cultural preservation. As president and founder of the Peace Innovation Initiative and the Commission for Peace, she fosters harmony worldwide. Her roles within UN Women for Peace Association and the Institute of International Education demonstrate her commitment to international cooperation. Barbara's recent appointment to the Committee of Honor for l'Association Internationale Les Miss des Musées Egypte reflects her passion for preserving cultural heritage. Her philanthropy and advocacy for social justice inspire progress toward a more inclusive future. And that's an extraordinary bio. But Barbara is truly one of the most exceptional people that I've ever met. Her light, her kindness, her generosity to everyone, always. Her ability to see each person, their special something, and focus on that and bring that out in them is just an extraordinary gift to witness. And I love you so much, and I am so, so deeply honored to give you this award tonight.
Let's see, can you hear me? Yes. Good evening to all of you. I want to thank my wonderful friend, Gina Otto, a girl of so many great accomplishments and an angel to so many people. Her beauty, her kindness, her generosity. I want to thank you to the brilliant leadership and vision of Dr. Harbin, Aurora Ray, and to Maria Fernanda Reyes, and all the people of the Women's Economic Forum for inviting me today and giving me this extraordinary honor. I am humbled by your kindness in acknowledging my work. All of you and the many members of the Women's Economic Forum have set a precedent for the engagement of people committed to peace. All of you in this room are exceptional people. I'm just overwhelmed by the immense character and generosity and scope of your work. I was born into a world reeling from the tragedy of World War II, where human hatred and fear, amplified by the power of technology, fueled a level of mass destruction and devastation never witnessed before. The year after my mother was liberated from the Bergen-Belsen concentration camp, she was sent to Salzheim, a displaced persons camp in Frankfurt, Germany. In February of 1946, Eleanor Roosevelt visited this camp to speak to the survivors. At the time, the First Lady of the United States was serving as the first chairperson of the United Nations Commission on Human Rights. She used her visionary intelligence and her influence as First Lady of the United States to accelerate the drafting of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. During her visit in February 1946, she met my mother. A year after that, I was born and I lived in that same displaced persons camp. I grew up listening to this story. My mother told this story so many times. She was so proud to have met Eleanor Roosevelt, and just listening to it from a baby. I heard it again and again. And in this age, the fourth quarter of my life, I realized what an enormous, enormous impact that must have been for people who suffered such horror to meet the First Lady of the United States, who was trying to look at them as human beings. In the midst of witnessing humanity's tremendous capacity to destroy, hope for a better future was being woven into my DNA through the extraordinary power of human connection and resilience. That moment in time and the world into which I was born not only marked the beginning of my life, but instrumentally shaped my lifelong commitment to peace and innovation. As a lifelong peace advocate, I do understand peace as a perpetual process driven by positively disruptive practices that are harnessed for good. My dear friend tells you that you sometimes have to be very disruptive to be very, very effective. But I'm sad to say that peace is often far too understood as a vague and idealistic concept incapable of propelling true change in the world. Also, conflict is completely natural to the human experience. It is part of our DNA, and yet it is a fuel that drives innovation. It is the collision of two or more apparently incompatible ideas and people who, against all odds, determine to collectively channel their energy to think differently and together create a solution that addresses their multiple problems. Much like the decades surrounding my birth and youth, we are now living in another era of rapid technological advancement. They call it the Fourth Industrial Revolution, and revolution it is. Through the power of innovation, artificial intelligence has emerged. In the simplest terms, AI can amplify human consciousness, serving as a tool which can replicate human thought, processes, and actions, however, for better or for worse. AI can harness the best of humanity to accelerate positive disruption. Its capacity to process vast amounts of data, analyze complex patterns, and make predictions have already proved to be transformative. Early warning systems are a powerful example of this, detecting potential areas of division and providing insights that help us develop more effective strategies to navigate differences. AI has the potential to help us better maneuver the cultural divides and industry language barriers that keep us stuck in silos. So many of us, we see this everywhere, people stuck in silos. We need critical mass. Where we are unable in these silos to innovate, we're unable to innovate, we're unable to get anything done, we keep getting stuck. And stuck we are. We've got to unstuck. Machine transition systems powered by AI can facilitate better communication and understanding among specialists. And virtual reality systems can be used to provide innovation and spaces for experts who may not often engage in dialogue, but they can communicate via this machinery of technology. As a matter of fact, the Peace Innovation Initiative, which I have initiated, is working with a company that is establishing the world's first multinational virtual power plant because energy efficiency is in our lifeblood. So I have to tell you folks, I'm interested in everything because the SGDs, the 17 things, whatever, is everything. Air, breathing, living, working, getting along, it's everything. So I just want you to know that I'm everywhere, doing everything. Of course, like any technology, AI can perpetuate the very worst of humanity, and we see that. Its transparency, inclusivity, and accountability are not fed into machines, however. They will simply They will simply learn to maintain and uphold systems of conflict, disruption, and equality that have been put into them. And that is one of our great challenges, what we do feed these machines. As a matter of fact, I'm working with the United States Peace Institute. They have developed this international panel on information environment to try to get the greatest Nobel scientists in the world to figure out how do we get truth in there instead of the disinformation and misinformation that's driving everybody completely crazy, right? Anyway, history and my own life are reminders that peace can be built anywhere and through any person or tool if we have the courage to harness our human genius and the power of conflict for the good of humanity. My life's work and the purpose of my organization, the Peace Innovation Initiative, is to unite a community of preeminent visionaries. Many of you are in this room, and I'm so grateful to have met you. Leading a global movement to accelerate positive disruption. We need critical mass. 1 million, 1 billion, now we're talking trillion, so all of us. We seek to establish peace as the cornerstone of innovation worldwide. When we connect with diverse minds and are equipped with the knowledge and the skills of peace, each of our brilliant individual ideas and actions become a building block upon which the entire DNA of peace is constructed. Each of us in this room are peace builders every single day, serving as change agents within our own industries, our families, and unique areas of expertise, working together to construct this DNA of peace. Artificial intelligence could become, if we actively make it, one of our most critical building blocks for creating positive global impact. Our work will bring a radically practical approach and powerful muscle. Gotta work those muscles, girls. That will bring synergy and coherence into the international community. We will deconstruct the DNA of violence and construct this DNA of peace by galvanizing multilateral efforts that will build the nucleus of a global ethic and software for this planet. Our work will encompass the fountainhead of a new worldview leading to exponential transformation, a new math of creativity, and a global brainstorm to bring peace on Earth. It is in the planning stage, but in July of this year, coinciding with the kickoff of the 2024 Olympics in Paris, my Peace Innovation Initiative, and I hope all of you will join me, will transform New York City's Japan Society, tentatively, into a global conversation venue dedicated to the unifying power of two things that we can all agree on: preventing and curing diseases and initiating a big movement for world peace. Celebrities, entertainers, athletes, diplomats will come together as a global symphony of voices to transform the global conversation from intractable problems to lasting solutions. Through the power of sports and entertainment, the Peace Innovation Initiative will join with the American Center for Cures under the leadership of Lou Weisbach to revolutionize perspectives and ignite a worldwide, game-changing movement for peace and disease eradication. God bless you all.
Before we present the awards to Soul Sister Barbara, I have a surprise for her, and I'd like to announce the surprise in the presence of all my G100 Global Chairs who are present here. May I request you to please stand up? My G100 Global Chairs, Justice Carmen, Nuria, Patricia Gonzalez, Nicole Verdugo, Alex Okoro, Caroline. Justice Carmen, where are you? Okay, great. May I request my global chairs? Is there anyone else I have missed out who's here, my G100 global chairs? Okay, Excellency, may I request you to please join us on stage to confer the honors. Global Chair, G100 Law and Justice Wing, New York Supreme Court Justice, Her Excellency Judge Carmen Velasquez, please. May I invite on stage Nuria Marin Raventos from Costa Rica, who comes a powerful businesswoman, and she held the Women Economic Forum in Costa Rica. Next time you all must go there as well. Nuria, please. Patricia Gonzalez coming from Mexico. I was just there before I came here. A week-long meetings and the Women Economic Forum is happening later this month, and the G100 wings in Mexico met like never before this time under the loving, caring and compassionate leadership of Patricia Gonzalez. My soul sister Caroline from Cameroon, who actually is accompanied by the official photographer of the President of Cameroon, who has lent his support to Caroline's event with the UNCSW 68 on the 12th of March. Caroline, we are so honored to have you here with us. I know my sister Nino from Georgia. Nino, we are in Harvard Club because of you. Thank you. Yes, because of Go Georgia, Georgia team. Nino represents the wing of agriculture, represents 5,000 women farmers in Georgia and now across the world with the G100. Welcome, Nino. And my soul sister, Alex Okoroji, who just concluded the 107th edition, happening for the first time actually, for West Africa, 16 countries in Nigeria. Alex Okoroji, going to be married soon and celebrating her birthday soon. With us is her fiance, would-be husband as well. Eric, thank you for joining us and being a true he-for-she champion. Alex Okoroji, please join us in this moment. Nicole Verdugo. Nicole, everyone in Chile knows you. Everyone in Latin America knows you. Accompanied by a great he-for-she champion who is my brother, Manu, where are you? Thank you, thank you. Always, always supporting. Here's my gala gathering. Is there any other global chair here? Am I missing? My soul sister right behind me. Never too far away, my dearest soul sister, beloved soul sister, Gloria Felt, who is an icon in the United States, as you all know, former CEO of Planned Parenthood, and now the G100 Global Chair for Leadership Parity, and has some amazing courses for leadership free of cost for young women across the world, so please take advantage. Gloria Felt, may I request you to please step up on stage? To present this award to Soul Sister Barbara, we have another surprise as we present the award of the Woman of the Decade to her in this section and category. I, as Chancellor of Jharkhand Rai University, India, have the prerogative and privilege of conferring the honorary doctorate honoris causa for your immense work for global peace and harmony on Barbara Winston right now. Thank you. Congratulations, Dr. Barbara Winston.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's a great honor, and it is God, the one God for all of us, the spiritual consciousness that keeps us as the one human family. We are all one tribe. We must stay together, pray together, and fix the problems, because we are on the precipice of a very bad situation. So we've got to work hard, and now, right now. Thank you.
Gina was on stage, so she's also my global chair for environment, and I forgot to mention it because she was right there. What a beautiful, une belle affiche, as the French say. Beautiful, my sisters. Thank you. Round of applause for the ladies.
Everything depends on leadership. What a great
Guys, please don't shoot while I'm shooting.
Should be the next one. Oh, there's a video that's next?
Yes.
Where's the video? Okay.
Kerry Kennedy.
Oh, so we'll go ahead and, well, you want to talk about how that she's not here? Yeah.
Can I have some water?
I have a glass down here. I have to touch it.
But I can't bend over. I'm gonna take my shoes. Thank you. Who's playing it? You might need to. No? Why? But can they play it?